Hello and welcome to In the Library with
Tara!
And I think I'm Adrian. Today we have with us our very special guest.
I'm Nancy Crandall with Bedford Community Education.
Well, we'd certainly appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you.
Can you briefly explain to people what Bedford Community Education does?
Sure. It's a 60-plus year program in the Bedford community, and what we do is we kind of serve as the recreational arm as well as doing a lot of educational enhancement. Under us, we cover both youth leagues, adult enrichment, health van, the latchkey before and after school program, as well as driver's education for the high school kids and beyond. We cover a lot of ground.
Oh, yeah.
So
I don't know if you still do it, but I actually went through Bedford Community Education as a child.
Okay.
I did my very first dance class through you. So I did a tap class.
Oh, good. Yeah, we no longer do dance, but we still do quite a bit of other programs. So we try to stay up with what's needed in the community. And as dance opened up their own studios, we kind of backed away from that and found other avenues to go into.
Yes.
So.
Is the Bedford Community Education, are you affiliated with the Bedford Public Schools?
We are self-supporting. We do get some in-kind services from Bedford Public Schools, and we actually pay them to give us some of their space. So we do all of our programs and things in the Bedford Public Schools. So in a lot of cases, the kids are used to the school, and it makes it nice to kind of transition from that to the after-school programs.
With all the classes that you offer, do you have like an estimate of how many students utilize?
We run about 3,000 to 4,000 people through the system each year.
Wow.
Some of them taking multiple classes or multiple sports, that sort of thing. But we easily touch about 3,000, 4,000 lives in the community.
What class do you think is most popular?
Well, driver's ed is always popular,
Yeah.
but we also, a lot of the sports leagues, our soccer program is just booming. We run that from 3.5 years of age all the way up to grade 12. Basketball is very big as well. So our leagues are really big because there isn't really another avenue for kids that just want to play. I mean, there's the travel, there's the varsity sports, but not everyone can do those, get involved in those. So we're there for the main group of people that just want to learn the skill and want to play for fun and have enjoy it. So.
Yeah, and you have classes for like all ages,
yes.
Right?
Yes, we do art classes for the little ones, and then we do fitness classes for the adults. We have kind of run the gamut on what people want, and then we'll go from there. So,
if someone had like an idea for a class that maybe that they could teach, how would they go about applying or recommending it?
We have a form online that people can reach out and fill out the form, and that comes to us, or they can call us directly, and we will talk to them. In fact, I was talking to someone this morning about a possible class, and I think we may branch off into a couple different areas. So there's a lot of leeway on what people want to do. December 7th, we're doing a Kidpreneur event at the junior high, which is kind of fun. We're working with Weens and Roth Realty, and they're bringing together any child that wants to sell something that they've made, and it should be a neat event for them. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Probably our biggest event is our daddy-daughter dance, and that's been going on for close to 40 years.
Oh, yeah.
So
I did those growing up. Those are always fun.
Yeah. It's always fun to do a different theme and reach out to a different group of people. So this year our dance is later than normal. It's not till the end of February 28th. So we're taking on I think at that point people are kind of tired of winter, so we'll probably take on more of a spring fling kind of theme for the first time ever. So
I love seeing photos from that. It's so cute when the dads and the daughters get all dressed up together.
And it's a fun night. We really enjoy it.
Are people who don't necessarily live in Bedford able to participate?
They are in most cases. For the really popular leagues and things, we tend to do Bedford students first, and that would include the homeschool kids as well. It's not just for Bedford school students, but for the bigger, the less classes with least amount of people in them, we do open that up and allow people to come in. A lot of our adult classes, we get people from Toledo. Line dancing is huge. We get a lot of people from Toledo that come in for that. So, but for the most part, we try to keep it local.
And where can people see all the different classes? Would they need to go to the website?
In the fall, we actually got back to mailing a brochure, which we stopped during COVID, but we mailed a brochure for all of our fall programming to every household in the Bedford area. And unfortunately, we probably can't afford to do 3 a year like we used to do, but for the fall, the winter classes, we're getting ready to put those online. And you can reach that either through the Bedford Schools website or through bedford.ce.eleyo.com. And we'll have that on the marquees and different places for people to be able to reach out. So you can get the entire scope of the programming with that. We will have a brochure on the Bedford website, Bedford Schools website.
All right, the real question. If you could create and teach any class,
Oh boy.
what would you choose?
Oh
Putting you on the
my.
spot, I know.
Probably, I'm a big photographer and I love to do photography, and that would be what I would do.
That would be a fun class. Yeah.
Love to take people out because I don't do studio work as much as I do landscapes and such, like sunrises and things like that. So I'd probably take people out and do some classes around town.
See, I'd sign up for that because I'm horrible when it comes to taking photos. I'm one of those people, I take like 20 because at least one of them's got to be good.
You know what? That's the trick. That is the trick. From day one when I started, and I worked with some photographers, and they never take just one. Yep. There's always a multiple number, and then you pick out the best one and work from there.
You're going to have to go with me a little bit on this question. Okay. So I see under your list of programming here that you offer GED classes, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is community education. How many communities would you say you've helped to earn a GED?
How many communities?
How many people? We serve anybody in Michigan. Anyone that resides in Michigan can attend GED classes for free. We reach out to hundreds of students. We'll graduate probably 15 to 20 a year. Those classes are every night, Monday through Thursday. We offer them in the evening, hoping people can work or whatever. You can do it in class or virtually. We'll work with them. We'll start where they need to be started at. We do a pre-test to find out what level they're at, and then we gear it directly for those students. Along with that, we have what we call a career navigator and a success coach, which then helps determine what your goal is and what you want to do with your life to help them find sustainable working life skills and such. So we partner a lot with local businesses to try to get kids hired. And it's not just kids. I say that. We've got kids that are 30, 40, 50 years old. We had a father and son that took classes together, which was very neat. And a dad that came back and said he needed to get his GED to prove to his son that he needed to stay in school. So we get a lot of different, that's a whole segment all by itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do a lot of, it's really neat to watch some of the people. We also, as part of that, offer English as a second language. So we help people learn to speak and enunciate and pick up the language. And we find some of those people come to us with degrees already. So they don't need the GED. They just need help learning all the nuances in the English language. So.
Were you a teacher?
I was not.
Okay.
I was communications. So never in the classroom.
Yeah, but you know how to bring them all together and get it
try,
going.
yeah, we do try. We have a group of there's probably 12 of us between the different areas that work in community education. Can't say I do it all by any means.
I know you don't have the real number, but around how many teachers do you think you have in the fall?
Teachers just for community ed.
Yeah, because I know you have a whole bunch of classes. So.
Right. I'm going to say somewhere around 25.
Nice.
So, and they range anywhere from the adult ed instructors who are specific in a certain area to our English language speakers to our karate instructors and fitness and art and things. So
I see you have a health van.
yes.
How does one go about getting a health delivered?
Okay, you don't get your health delivered, unfortunately. I wish it was that simple. But anybody over the age of 60 that, again, resides in Monroe County can use the health van to go to not only doctor's appointments and things, dialysis, they can also do it for going to a wedding for a family or going to Christmas at a family's home. If they don't have access, they're all of our vans are wheelchair equipped, so we can take people pretty much. It needs to originate in Monroe County, but we've taken people as far away as Cleveland Clinic. So it's a needed thing. It's a needed transportation venue for people that otherwise would be stuck at home and unable to get out.
That's awesome that we have something like that they can utilize and make it easier for people.
We partner with COA, Commission on Aging, out of Monroe County, as well as SMART. SMART supplies us with our vans. We have 8 vans, and again, all are wheelchair equipped. So we do a lot of runs to dialysis and to the hospital, and we work a lot with the area senior centers and senior living areas. So,
have you considered combining some of your programs, such as ESL and driver's ed? You teach them English as you're driving.
Oh, no, we need to stay concentrated on driving.
Seems a little dangerous.
Yeah, we need people to keep their eyes on the road and not worry about how they're speaking. Yeah.
Is there anything about Bedford Community Ed that you think people would be surprised to know about it?
I think a lot of people think Bedford Public Schools we are self-supporting. We get no monetary anything. So if people think our classes are a little cost, it's because we have to cover the cost of paying an instructor as well as paying for use of the building or different things. So we try to keep costs down, but we don't have those supplemental incomes that a lot of the different parks and recs and different areas have. So,
if someone wanted to be able to donate money to be able to help keep these programs going, is there an easy place for them to send money to?
They actually would send it to Bedford Public Schools and earmark it for community education.
Okay.
So.
And they could probably reach out to you through the website to figure out exactly where to send that. Yeah. So if anyone's feeling generous this holiday season, help keep the programs going for all the kids.
Yeah, we would love to start a scholarship program for those kids that are unable to afford to take classes.
Yeah.
That would be my dream come true, is to be able to do that for kids. So.
Awesome.
If someone has an idea for a program, such as, say, combining English as a second language with driving education, how would they go about proposing a new program for you?
Or we could have podcast class.
That's right.
Podcast for beginners.
There's actually a class coming up for voiceover, I saw.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, we do. We do have a voiceover
Very
class.
cool.
We also do a lot with you can get your certification. And one thing that I failed to mention, we're also a Pearson VUE test center. So like today, we have 13 people coming in to do testing, some getting their certification for teaching, some for TSA, there's hundreds of different areas that need certification, and we do those tests right there on site. So that's another arm that we offer. So, but I'm still going to stay away from the English as a second language in driving, but if someone has an idea, they can approach us either by filling out the form online or calling us direct, and we would love to talk to you about adding a class. So we're always looking for those people that have a passion for something, want to share it, and we'll find a way to make that happen.
Just make sure it's a safer idea than Adrian's.
Yeah, we will work with you to find the safe way to do that.
So have you personally ever taken any classes?
I have. In fact, that's how I found out about Bedford Community Education. I took a jewelry class back in the early 90s and fell in love with the teacher and what I was doing, and Kim Arden is a local artist resident and took her bead class. And so then I started in the position I had before. I started telling people, oh, you need to go to Bedford. They offer all these classes. And then when I found myself looking for a job, Bedford had the opening. I applied. So
nice. That's so fun when you can get a job with something that you enjoy or feel passionate about. Yeah, I'm sure it makes it a lot more exciting.
It does. It's always fun to add the new classes and see how people respond.
So I'm assuming there's no maximum age anyone can utilize it. Is there a minimum age for like the classes?
It depends on the class.
Yeah.
Our leagues, we generally start at 3.5 because they need to be able to follow direction a little bit.
Younger than I thought.
So most areas start around 5, but we went ahead and we're starting some of ours at 3.5, just to give them the rudimentary skills so that as they get older, they already have that down. So, but we've done infant classes, we've done, so it just depends on the class itself. But enrichment classes, some of the art classes and things usually are school-age kids. Mm-hmm. But again, it depends on the class and what you're teaching. So
that's nice. It's nice that you have something literally for everybody.
We try.
Different
we
ages,
do try.
Different subjects.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a class that you were really surprised to see on there? Because it's not, you have something about like every subject, so I feel like there has to have been like one over the year that you're like, whoa, okay.
Well, we've had some requests for classes. We used to do an electrical class. We've voiceover, as you said. I guess I never thought about that as being a class to learn, but of course you would learn how to speak better and more articulate better. Mm-hmm. So
that's nice. It's probably like a little bit of a surprise each semester to see what.
Yeah, we had somebody reach out to us to do drones, but it fell through. So, I'd love to see some of the more emerging cybersecurity and some of those things. I'd love to get people in and try to do some with that. So skilled trades are always something I think we should be doing more of.
Yeah.
But you got to find those people that have that passion that want to teach it. So
yeah, those who have the skills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a class, Adrian? Bedford Community Ed?
I'm not from this area, so.
Well, you are now.
I am.
So now you can sign up for a class.
Perhaps I will.
We would love it. Or teach a class if you want to teach podcasting.
You could do the daddy-daughter dance.
I mean, you already shot down my biggest idea. I really got to sort of workshop it.
Not for you to teach. This would be for you.
I'm trying to rework it.
That's a good way to bring him around.
How about a class before you go out on the road? How's that?
Nice. Well, is there anything else that you want to make sure that we share to all of our listeners?
Just the winter catalog's coming out in the next couple of weeks. We have registration open for some of our winter basketball programs already. Mm-hmm. We do a big high school boys basketball program in the winter, and it's very competitive, and we're looking forward to that coming up.
So, are dogs allowed to play basketball?
This is not Air Bud, my friend.
Not Air Bud, but we do have dog obedience.
Oh.
And we are starting, we're working through the logistics now of starting a winter pickleball, indoor pickleball league on Sunday afternoons for adults.
That has become an obsession.
Yes, it has for a lot of people.
Like,
yes.
I've never played it, but the amount of people who are like, they're very passionate about it. We actually have it in our library of things here at the library. You can check out pickleball paddles for a week.
There you go.
After this podcast, you're going to have to tell me what pickleball is.
I really can't. It's
kind of a in between, what I was told, it's in between tennis and ping pong.
Yes.
You have you're on a court, but it's smaller. You have a net. You have a racket that's solid like a ping pong paddle. But you have wiffle balls, and then you kind of the game of tennis, but
I was always bummed because there's no pickles involved.
No, there's no pickles.
So why is it called pickleball? I want pickles.
But there you are you're a pickler if you play.
No, see, the only way to get me to play is to bribe me with pickles ahead of time.
Well, we could probably work that out.
I would be the wacky person. I would come in like all green. Like I'd be supporting it.
That would be fun. I'm not sure if some of those players would
I could get a
appreciate
pickle onesie and wear it.
There you go.
So apparently, in competitive rowing, a pickle boat is a crew made up of leftover oarsmen,
Oh,
and it's considered improvised.
okay.
And because this is an improvised version of tennis ping pong, they went with pickleball.
Oh,
That's the prevailing theory.
wow.
See, later I'm gonna go down a
Okay.
rabbit hole to figure out why that's called
Yes.
pickleball, and I'm just gonna keep spiraling.
There you go. And to that end, we did do kayak one year.
Oh,
Worked with Olander Park and did kayaking out there. So
that would be fun.
Yeah.
See, everyone's got to go on the website and see what fun stuff pops up each semester.
And if you don't see what you want, then you let us know,
Yeah.
and we'll see what we can do.
So, staying on the topic of education, if you want to get your children excited about doing a class at Bedford Community Ed, I found some really cute children's stories about the classroom and about learning. Of course, I had to bring in some Mo Willems. So he has The Pigeon Has to Go to School. Such a big series. Everyone loves the Pigeon books. And this one's really cute because he's freaking out the entire book. And then he's really excited and he's ready to go. So kind of children can relate to that
Yeah.
first day of school jitters and like the nervousness. But then it's always going to be exciting in the end. So can't go wrong with some Mo Willems. My favorite discovery was this Back to School. It's by Maya. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this correctly. What do you think?
Back to School by Maya Ajmara and John D. Ivanko.
Much better than I could have done. I don't know if you looked at this, Adrian, but this is so cute because each page, it talks about school, but then it shows like 3 to 4 different pictures of classrooms from different countries all over the world. So you can see like what they're studying, what their school condition is. So it's really interesting. I think this would be a great way to not only get your child excited about education, but also to really make them connect with what's the same and what's different education in different countries. Honestly, I wish I could have gone to school in some of these countries. Like, some of these look really fun.
You just want to pet the baby elephant.
I do want to pet a baby elephant in school. Don't get to do that in Michigan.
No, you don't.
Don't
Not
get me
very
wrong. Like, we had great school system when I was growing up, but I never got to pet a baby elephant.
Missed opportunity.
My childhood, man, was missed. So I highly recommend that one. And then the last book I found, A Letter from Your Teacher on the First Day of School. It's written by Shannon Olson. It's illustrated by Sandy Sonk. And this is just a really cute story from the teacher's perspective. I love it because it's the drawing is very inclusive of everyone. So no matter who's looking at this, that child is going to feel like they belong in this classroom and in this story. And it's just about all the different stuff that they get to do at school and with their teacher. And I think it's nice coming from the teacher's perspective. It can make them be excited to get to know their teacher a little bit more. I had a lot to choose from. Sometimes when we have a theme and I'm looking for children's books, it's really hard for me to find a book that'll work. When it comes to education, we have 1,000,005 books. So it's really neat. But yeah.
Okay. And on that note, we're going to turn it to events going on at your local library, starting with Slime Party, coming Monday, December 22nd, 2025. Slime Party at the library. Pick your recipe and ingredients, then mix and create. Play with your slime here at the library and save your grown-ups the hassle of making a mess at home. This is at the Maybe and Summerfield branch libraries. Register online.
At the Bedford Branch Library, we have a couple fun things happening. We have our Friends of the Library raffle right now. So if you want to participate in that and try and win a cool basket, you can come buy a ticket until December 6th. They are $1 a piece, or you can get 6 for $5. 100% of the proceeds go to the Friends of the Library, and all of their money goes to putting on all the free events that we put on throughout the year. So there's a lot of really fun baskets I highly recommend. And while you're here, you can come check out the trees. We have a scavenger hunt because we have 30 trees, and I don't even know how many wreaths around
7.
the library. 7? No, they're just making up a random number.
No, it's 7.
7? Okay. Well, 30 trees, 7 wreaths, but we have a nice little scavenger hunt so you can go see them all and see how pretty the library looks right now.
They were set up by Robin Baguette Buberniak.
Yeah,
So
thank
stop
you,
by,
Robin.
give her a round of applause. The Bedford Branch Library is pleased to present K-Pop Club Christmas Party coming December 12th. And that's from 6 to 8 p.m.
Ooh.
Register online.
Coming up at the Dundee Branch Library is Merry Mayhem. This is on Saturday, December 13th at 10 a.m. It is for all ages, so you can grab your reindeer ears and head over to the Dundee Branch. It's a variety of holiday-themed activity stations. It'll be available for the kiddos to create at all morning. It's a drop-in program, so you can stop in any time between 10 a.m. and 12.
The Erie and Raisie Memorial Branch Libraries are pleased to present Cocoa Cards and Christmas Cheer. Get into the holiday spirit at our drop-in Christmas card making event. Visit each table to create unique handmade cards using festive supplies and enjoy hot chocolate and Christmas treats. Register online.
Coming up in Ida, this is the 43rd annual Christmas in Ida. So this is...
There's been more Christmases than that in Ida.
Well, not Christmas in Ida. There have been Christmases in Ida, but not Christmas in Ida. So... this is a really fun weekend of events. A lot of people know that they have their parade, but that's not all. They have events happening from Thursday, December 4th until Sunday, December 8th. If you come to the Bedford Branch Library, we have flyers that tell you all the different events that are happening. And if you go see Mrs. Claus, give her a high five. She'll be very excited to see you. It's somebody's first year doing it.
Oh.
So come to the Ida Branch Library. You'll see me in a wig reading to kids.
We would certainly like to thank you for listening today. If you happen to be listening on YouTube, please like and subscribe and hit the ring bell for notifications. And down in the comments below, tell us if you've ever attended a program at the Bedford Community Education, and if so, what program?
And if you're listening on Spotify, please like this episode and please like our page in general. It'll help with that algorithm thingy-majigger.
This has been In the Library for the end of November 2025 with...
I'm Tara.
I'm pretty sure I'm still Adrian, and our special guest...
Nancy Crandall from Bedford Community Ed.
Thank you.